Wagwan, everyone. I hope you're doing well and welcome to a watch along. Guys, I'm feeling better, but here we are. Manchester City versus Liverpool right here at the Etihad. The big one, ladies and gents. Hope you're all keeping good and safe. Hope you're all having a great weekend. I know some of us aren't in footballing terms, whilst I'm just trying to sort out this camera right here. But yeah, I hope you're all having a good one in your personal lives. Hope you're all feeling good. I know some of us have been struggling, like myself, with illness and flu, colds, COVID, even for some people. But this is why we watch football. This is why we love it. I'm a neutral in this. I'm not involved. I'm not a Man United fan, so I don't even have hatred for both sides. I'm an Arsenal fan, if you don't know. So I'm going to be watching this just with a keen eye, just looking at some quality football. And I hope you guys will be here to join me. It will be a fantastic one. What a game to top off the weekend. We don't see many title deciders or games at this point in the season where there's the title that is on the line. I think Sky Sports, this one watched it on over here in the UK, they were just showing some previous title deciding games. You know, my club Arsenal, we've been involved in those before my time really understanding and supporting the club. In 98 at Old Trafford and 2002. I still know Will Todd and the picture, the celebration and those things. But we've seen some fantastic ones between Manchester United and Chelsea. Manchester United and Chelsea, that's the ones that I've really seen. But even before that, the first one in the Premier League was Newcastle, Manchester United, Cantona scoring and then Man United winning it. And this is what we're having today. And then also we've had Man City versus Liverpool previously as well. Let's not forget about that one. But yeah, what a game we have got right here. And I'm glad to see some of you in the chat here watching it with me. Let me know your thoughts, people. How you think it's going to go on the YouTube page. We have, if you are watching over on Twitch, make sure you come over on YouTube. I know, Josh, you like to watch over on Twitch too. Make sure you come over and hit the poll on the YouTube chat because it'll be worth it, trust me. I hope you're all keeping good, people. Let's go through some of the comments right now. Is everything all right? Everything looking crispy? Sorry, I just need to... There we go. There we go, fitting right in there. So a little bit of a overhang on the green screen there, but we're here all sorted. Graham, the Don Jones himself, saying big up T. City to win this one for me. Let's hope for a top quality game. Also, let's not talk about yesterday. Big up to yourself, Graham. He says he blames AFTV. He's joking. Big up to yourself, Graham. Hope you're keeping good. Nate is in the place after Crystal Palace suffered a defeat, but disappointing result, but better. But the better team won, so credit to the Foxes. They got the job done. Hope Mitchell is okay for next Saturday, Sunday. Me too, man. Don't be joining the injured left back club over here with Arsenal. Because you are light, like us. Well, before the season, with Tavares, but seems like we are light as well. Just like you, with only one left back in there. Big up Bobby's in the place, saying big up everyone in the house. Love that. Hey T, big up Josh watching over on Twitch. If you do prefer to watch over on Twitch, if that's your desired platform, go tune in over there. Tereak Talks, give us a follow. Josh, you'll probably more familiar with how Twitch works, so you're gonna have to help me with that, but I hope you're keeping good, Josh. Good result to start the weekend for you. And Jay is in here be saying yes, my bro. Big up to yourself as well, Jay. Hope you're keeping good. Hope you're feeling better too, because I think you passed it down to me over the phone, man. I know. But I hope you're all well, my bro, because I was struggling this week. But that's why there's only been 2 streams after the Arsenal game, and there was plenty of football that we did miss out on together. I'm sure you watched it. I watched bits of it as well. But I hope you're all keeping good. Let's get into the lineups, people. Let's get into it, because I've got the lineups here on screen. And then, do you know what? We'll talk about the home side first. I've got it down in the ticker below as well, because I thought I'd double down on it. This is a big one. Edison in goal. Wait there. Let me get this background sorted. Hold on, people. But we have Edison in goal. Edison, that was what we expected for Manchester City. It's a real clash between these top Brazilian goalkeepers here. So it is going to be an interesting one. See how this one pans out. But Edison in net for City. Then we have Carl Walker returns, who was suspended for their midweek game up against Atletico Madrid for his red card against Leipzig, which was, it made him miss the first 2 games as well in their previous tie. Who did they play? I forgot who it was. Who did they beat to get to this stage? Was it Sporting? I think it was Sporting. Yep. Carl Walker's returned and he will be playing in midweek, I'm sure, if he's fit for it. But Stones, Laporte and Cancelo make up the rest of the back four. And no Ruben Dias. He's still injured, struggling with that hamstring injury. He's not fit enough to return to start. So Stones and Laporte. Laporte's been fantastic this season. Probably one of the most underrated centre-backs in the league in terms of how we don't really rate him. He's definitely top 5 in there for me. And he was previous to that knee injury when him and Vincent Kompany, they just showed on screen right here, built that solid partnership. He was the consistent mainstay. But then that knee injury, and that really affected him. It affected him last season as well. He's took his time to get back into the rhythm of things, but he's back to that level that he was previously, Laporte. So massive shout out to Laporte. He's going to be a big one in both boxes, defending and attacking. He scored a couple of goals this season. I'm Eric Laporte, so it'll be interesting to see how he does cope today. And if he can go and grab an important goal, because set pieces might be the deciding factor. I know we're talking about two sides who are very good on the ball, attacking, free-flowing football, but it might be the set pieces. In fact, that might be the one that decides this game. So make sure you keep an eye on that, people. Let's go over into this one again. So Cancelo, left wing back, or left back, not left wing back, left back, he tucks in a lot, and he goes on the outside too, provides some width down there on that left-hand side. Will be interesting to see how who he's partnered with. Will it be Sterling or will it be Foden? Because Foden did come in onto that right-wing position off the bench against Atletico Madrid, which I don't think that's where Phil Foden's been at his best, but he made a huge impact in that game for sure. He made a massive impact from that right side with his nice runs. He made the assist for Kevin De Bruyne, who slotted it into the back of the net. But then, he had a nice few mazy runs in there too, made a massive impact off the bench. So that's going to be the key question there. Foden played on the left wing against Liverpool earlier on in the season, arguably man of the match in that game. Him and Mo Salah both competed for that. I think Gary Neville gave it a joint man of the match. That's going to be a massive factor in this game. It might even determine, how he comes up against. Is Robertson going to be up against Sterling? Robertson against Foden? I'd back my chances if I was Foden, not because my thoughts up against Trent Alexander-Arnold, but Robertson's a fantastic defender. He's a better defender than Trent. But then also, will he do the work tracking back to make sure he's staying with Trent defensively? Who knows? Because Trent is their biggest asset for Liverpool going forward in a creative aspect. So it will be interesting there. But we talk about Cancelo, he has been Manchester City's top creator this season. Oh, look at this, man. Top 2, 1 point separates them, and Liverpool 5 goals. So this is what I'm saying. Man City goal difference, they could take a beating on Liverpool, and that's an extra point in the title race. That's an extra point when you're competing for a place or trophy or fighting in the league. So, definitely at this point in the season, goal difference is an extra point, but the players are walking out. So let me run through the rest of the midfield, then we'll get into your comments, people. Let's see what you are saying in the chat. We have Rodri in the base right there. Rodri versus Fabinho. There's so many good matchups in this one, so many. So make sure you keep your eyes out for this. Rodri, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, who was a phenomenon in the last game as well with that wonderful mazy run that he went on in the midfield too. What a game this is going to be. I'm not even going to the Liverpool side yet. But Sterling, Gabriel Jesus, that's the big inclusion. Gabriel Jesus makes his first start in a while. I don't know when it was, but I know it was a while. So this is going to be a massive one for Gabriel Jesus. He's been included. Pep Guardiola, is he overthinking this tactically? Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Jesus, he's more of a front man. He's more of a 9. He can drift out wide too, create, score goals. He's very versatile, can play across. I think all 3 of those players in the front line can play across the front 3 in all different types of positions when I look at it. So people, let me know who you think, what positions, where they're going to start. And if you're watching in the YouTube poll, smash that like button and leave a vote as well. But we'll get into Liverpool now. Alisson, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson. Great defenders. What a back five that is. Then you got Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago. That's the midfield. That's the first choice midfield for Liverpool. This is why this game's going to be phenomenal, man. It's like both sides have got their first choice players. Injuries haven't affected either of these teams. This is why we're going to see top performances. Hopefully there's no injuries in game that will affect both of these sides. And then we got the front three. Mane, Salah, Jota. That's the front three. That's been the best front three. It's not top three anymore because Son is, second top goal scorer. But that's the front three. They've scored the most goals for Liverpool. We have Firmino. We have Diaz on the bench. My words. The plethora of talent that Liverpool have going forward now, which was a problem about 12 months ago. Crazy. This is going to be a big one, people. There is the lineups. We talk about Liverpool. Alisson again. Trent at Jan Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Matip, Robertson complete the back five. Then we have Fabinho, Henderson, Thiago, Salah, Jota, Mane. Wow. This is going to be a good one, people. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so. Let's get into your comments right about now. Good morning to you, Moss. Yeah, I wasn't good. I'm better now, though. Much better now. But yeah, I did have COVID symptoms without testing positive. But yeah, I was quite bad on Thursday and Friday in particular. Friday, yeah, I weren't great. Thursday was the worst, though. Liverpool to win 4-1. Big up Chris in the place. Chris, obviously, he was a red. He's supporting Liverpool for this one. Big up to yourself, my bro. Super sub. Yep, Diaz could make a difference. Indeed, Moss. Indeed. Massive, exactly. And Leicester won. Dewsbury Hall. He looks top quality, Dewsbury Hall, but the game is about to kick off. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so already. Subscribe if you're new, because this is going to be a big one. We bring watch-alongs like this all the time, not with this much at stake, not with this much pressure. I'm a neutral. Neutral fans, join me. Liverpool, Man City fans, join me too. Klopp's looking a lot more smiley, positive, but Pep looks nervous. They both could be portraying nerves in different ways. But let's get into it, people. Smash a like. Hopefully everything is going well in the stream. Everything looking crispy. I think so. Let me get the hat on nice. I'm sorry, Moss. New York Yankees it is. But yeah, people, let's go. Game is about to kick off. And the game has kicked off. Liverpool kicking from right to left. What an angle. This is a very wide angle we have of this. Sky must have got the special cameras out, something like that. I'm not too sure. But the game has kicked off, people. Let's get the banner up down below. Here it is. Man City versus Liverpool. Wish I could put a timer on for you. But, yeah, we'll have to deal with this for now. 24 seconds in. Good start already. How is everything? Is the audio fine? Everything audio check. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if everything is good, people. If I can get my words out. Nervous for this one. Let's have a sip of water. Make sure the voice is all clean and cleared. Clean voice. Yeah, true. You can have a clean voice. Sterling Van Dijk at it already early. Is that what it is for the former Liverpool man? Or are they just laughing and joking? Probably one of them ones. You can tell both sides will be nervous here. The ball is already out of play. We've not even had the ball in play yet. This is the nerves for you. Look at this, how long Kyle Walker's taking on this throw-in. I'm telling you, people, they don't want to be calculated. And a handball there for Bernardo. Do you see what I'm saying? Look, guys, I'll tell you this. This is a bit of a psyche right here. When you're taking this long already to take a throw-in, I'm telling you, you know there's fine margins in this game. You know one error could be the deciding factor. The first goal will be huge if there is a goal in this one. We've seen 0-0s before. Not at the Etihad, but at Anfield. Literally, for Man City not to have an empty seat in a house, that's saying something, because you know what? It's full. It's massive. Endorsements will be on a mad one today. All good. Love to see that. Love to see that one, Bobby. But here's Bernardo now, getting it out left to Cancelo. Liverpool's high press is on already. Jota closing down Ederson. He goes right to Stones, who's being closed down by Mane and Jota, but he goes to Jesus, who holds it well. And he does that quite well. And it's a free kick, though. Virgil van Dijk makes the tackle. We've seen Gabriel Jesus. He's very good at the ball into him. He holds it up well. He uses his body in tight situations. And that's where you got Gabriel Magalhaes sent off up against Arsenal for that second yellow. And he's won a free kick here to ease the pressure already. But the ball still being played around the back. This is going to be a game that I'm paying much attention to and a close eye. As we've got G Staffy in the building saying, hello. Big up to yourself, G Staffy. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. But Laporte to Stones. This is it. The tension. Liverpool pressing. Jota is... is he going to win it back off of Laporte? No, he doesn't. But that engages Liverpool to press even further. It's an interesting tactical press from Liverpool because they have 4 players in behind Jota, ready to pounce, ready to get there as Liverpool regain possession. Trent with a wonderful ball down the line, but João Cancelo reads it and plays it out for a throw-in. But that was interesting to see right there with that Liverpool press. Jota, the head of that press right there, and he had 4 Liverpool players in behind him in the likes of Thiago, Mane, Salah, Henderson, ready to pounce. And then there was a second line with Robertson, and there was another line behind them with Robertson, Fabinho, and Henderson, Alexander-Arnold, behind them, and then Matip, Van Dijk being the last line of that defense. So that is a key factor into Liverpool's press today. Jota being at the head, we'll be seeing the likes of Mane. I'm sure that'll interchange. Look, the press is slightly different now as Man City have a thrown in their half. It's going to be, but Man City, how they're going to play through this? Are they going to have one player dropping back and keeping the 2 number 8s up high? They've played out of this one well though, but here's De Bruyne now. Plays it to Gabriel Jesus on the right, who plays it across to Sterling. Oh, what a chance already. Raheem Sterling has to score. He has to. But there's Foden into De Bruyne. Man City still in the box. De Bruyne cuts it back for Rodri. Tries to find Jesus, but Sterling, what a good run. Good ball from Jesus. But Sterling, he's too relaxed. He has to put it in the back of the net. That is a huge chance early on. We're not even 5 minutes in, people. And there's a foul there by Fabinho. But they're going to show this opportunity again. No, they're not. Man City take it quickly. De Bruyne! Oh, 1-0 City! Kevin De Bruyne, left-footed shot. My voice, I can feel it starting to go, so I'm not going to try and shout too much. But De Bruyne has given Manchester City the lead. After Raheem Sterling misses a huge opportunity, he will be relieved. So will Pep Guardiola and the rest of the Manchester City side. But Kevin De Bruyne, the man at it again. We have to talk about KDB, people. Kevin De Bruyne. Free kick was taken quickly. Silva into De Bruyne. He goes down the left. His shot is deflected off Matip. It goes in off of the far right post. Out of Alisson's reach. Yeah, that's a huge deflection, and that deflection is vital, people. Kevin De Bruyne, sorry for the squeaky chair. Let's get some WD-40 on that, people. But Bruyne, 5th minute already. Manchester City take the lead. Huge goal. I'm telling you. Raheem, a slip there from Fabinho. We've seen a slip for Liverpool before be vital and costly. Foden. That needs to get off the pitch, that flare. But there's Silva. Liverpool have regained themselves. They can't go 2-0 down, but the referee has stopped play so that the flare can be taken off the pitch. A blue flare from the Manchester City fans has been thrown onto the pitch. It's caused some damage to the pitch as well. But captain, skipper, Kevin De Bruyne has given them the lead. Let's have a look at this, people. Oh, I needed to pause you ahead of me. Yeah, I'm watching it from satellite. That's why the best. KDB. Big goal. Pep Guardiola still knows the importance, still knows that Liverpool with their attack this season, you got to be careful. But here's Thiago now. Man City give the ball away. Tries to play it inside into Mane, but Rodri is there to cover, and he plays it to Walker. Excellent defensive cover from Rodri, who has been phenomenal this season. He's a massive reason why Manchester City are still sitting pretty at the top of the league. And as it stands, Manchester City will be 4 points clear of Liverpool, ladies and gents. Look at that. Look at that statistic there. When scoring first, Manchester City have lost 0 games, have drawn 0. They've won all 22 games when they've scored first. So Liverpool really do have a mountain to climb. But you can't put this past Liverpool with the side that they are. You cannot write them out. You know, you'd never write Liverpool out in general. But wow, what a goal that is been for them so far. Let's go into it, people. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. We've got Peeny Ween in the place. Why do you have lubricant in your bedroom? Not, hey, Peeny, be careful. It's not in the bedroom. I don't want to say I have it. It might be downstairs. Big up Chino as well. Big up to yourself. Liverpool with the pole in the win. Oh, bro, sound like a preacher. Big up Chino, man. Hello, everyone. I had a nap already to listen to T and the kids did. Oh, no. But Man City just playing the ball round the back right now. Just keeping it. Huge start. Massive start. But, yo, Raheem Sterling. Chino, fella yard man himself. You know what I mean? Raheem Sterling. Heart in mouth moment. What is Van Dijk and Alisson getting a mix up there? Jesus is asking for a penalty. Let's have a look at this, people. Alisson's having a word with Jesus. Van Dijk and Alisson, that did not look like a good situation. Jesus has had an impact already into this game. So already it looks like the inclusion of Gabriel Jesus has worked. Big decision from Pep. We know he gets a lot of stick and flack and criticism for overthinking it. But that Jesus one, that looks to be a good inclusion into this one. His pace, his energy, his strength, his hold-up play, his versatility has brought a different side, a presence up top as well. But Thiago dispossesses, but no advantage played. Let me see what this is. Let me see what you're saying there. Chino says he don't rate Sterling. You don't rate Sterling? Mad. But yeah, what is it? I understand what you're saying. In terms of like, he's a bit like Salah in that way. You know, where they're not the most aesthetically pleasing footballers. And they're quite jammy with a lot of things, but you can't disrespect the output that they put out on a consistent basis as well. And they are a threat. They do have skill. They're not great with their decision making at times. Should do better. But look at that ball down the channel. Sterling racing Van Dijk there. But Van Dijk does enough and gets it back to Alisson. But I understand what you're saying. Chino saying Sterling is whack. Fam, a lot of my yardy people be on about me, but I don't care. The dude is wasteful. He does, you know what? He wastes a lot of chances. He does waste a lot of chances. But you know what? You can't go against the output. And I think with Sterling, it's a lot of the chances he misses are in big moments, as well as Ederson heads it into Jesus. But he's lackadaisical. Thiago wins it there. Now Liverpool coming in on the attack. Mane. Man City have been good in possession in the opening 10 minutes with Liverpool's press at times, but there has been a few occasions where Liverpool have won it back, but they've not been able to capitalise in the same way that Man City have. Here's Thiago now. He's got some room in this left half space, plays it inside to Henderson. He comes central. Out to Salah, who hasn't been involved in this game yet. Him and Trent need to get the ball a little bit more. They link up here now. Salah's out right near the touchline. Plays it inside to Henderson. Back out to Trent. Big up Munzi in the place as well. Are you lot trying to make us look good? Big up Munzi. Hope you're keeping good. You saw the Champions League game when Sterling came off, Foden came on. Game changed instantly. You are correct, indeed. The game, I don't think the game didn't change, but that moment, that little bit of creativity, Foden's got that in a locker. Foden can score the goals. He can have the creativity. Whereas Sterling, is Sterling a creator? No. He's a goal scorer. He's a goal scoring winger. And yeah, Foden, he's got that more refinedness about his game. You know, he's probably technically better if we're talking about it from a technical aspect. He glides a little bit more. Whereas Sterling, you know, he's very fast and quick. But here's Salah now. Salah, not a good ball from Salah at all there. But it works out to Robertson, who crosses it into the back post. Trent back. Jota. 1-1. 1-1. Jota. Liverpool equalise. Look at that, people. Look at that. Diogo Jota. Liverpool dangerous. This is a game and a half already, ladies and gents. Liverpool have equalised. Diogo Jota. Wow. What a goal that has been in the end. Do you know what? Poor ball from Salah. Let's look at it. Trent had the ball on the right. He plays a good ball into Salah. Mane's offside. But Jota was running in at the back. Stones heads it out. Salah gets it back out to Robertson. Crosses it to Trent. And there's the fullbacks just doing the wonderful things again, people. The fullbacks for Liverpool are their source of creativity. We know that already. And look, they're both connecting. Robertson to Trent. Back to Jota. And Edison, should he be doing better with that? Should he be dealing with that better? Question there for you in the chat, people. Should Edison be dealing with that better? But Trent again with the assist. And I know some people who have him on FPL, like Edmund, will be happy with that as Jota scores in the 13th minute. But this is the danger from both sides going forward. It's a problem, ladies and gents. It's an issue. Let me see what people are saying in the chat. Right here. All the English fans over here don't rate Sterling. To Canadian Liverpool fans, they don't like Raheem. I rate him. I can understand. He's end product. You gotta rate him. You can't question that. But yeah, and you know what he's done? He's done it on big stages. He has done it on big stages. But I can understand. It's a good debate. It's a very good debate. Where I stand on it, in my personal opinion, I rate him. You can't go against it. You can't go against what he does, and he steps up in big moments. I know he has flopped in big moments as well for City, and he hasn't scored against Liverpool. He has now. I think has he scored against Liverpool yet? Did he score in that 4-1 win in lockdown last season? I'm not sure. I don't know, but yeah, I don't think he scored against Manchester United, so I can see that there as well. He hasn't scored against Manchester United. I know that for a fact. Has he scored against Liverpool? Let me know in the chat, people. So there has been, it's one of them ones. But there's Sterling now. Poor. Foden's out on his left side. He hasn't really got into the game as much, but there's Sterling winning it back. Good press from Manchester City. But Matip cuts it as it goes for a throw-in. Sterling does his thing. He's just not for me, as you can tell. Yeah. You like technical ballers. That's a preference thing. That's why I understand people who don't rate Sterling, because just a preference and how you like your football to be played. But you know what? Chino still, I understand. Don't get me wrong, and I can speak for Chino on this. You can't disrespect the output, because there's Sterling now. Jesus shot, saved, comfortable save, but it's good run and good ball into Sterling there. Good link-up play. But yeah, just total preference. Good ball from Kyle Walker into Sterling. But Jesus, tame effort in the end. Tony scored. I haven't seen the goals yet, though. I haven't seen any of the Brentford game. Big up Mr. PM himself, Mr. 200, saying Sterling is lacking form, but he's a class player. And as they say, form is temporary, but class is permanent. Indeed. And Pini Ween agrees with you there. I couldn't tell you. I said 2-1 to Manchester City, and it could go either way. It could be 2-1 Liverpool, 2-1 City. I think you put it in the chat, 4-4 thriller incoming. I mean, the start has given you those types of vibes. Great ball from Robertson there. Salah can't get a good touch on it. Tries to lift it up the keeper, but I don't think he gets enough on it in the end. But you see, this is what I'm saying for Liverpool. The creativity they have from their fullbacks is ridiculous. What a ball. Do you know what? The fullbacks in general today for both sides, we've seen fantastic balls from Walker, Robertson, Trent, Cancelo, not yet, but we know he can do it. He's got that in his locker. Come on, people. We know that. It's going to be a massive one, huge one. I think some people don't rate Sterling based on his personality and not the player's ability. Do you know what? Yeah, people didn't rate Sterling for other reasons before, the sun and thing there. Didn't rate Sterling for whatever reason it is. But what people don't really rate about Sterling, and I can have time for, is when they say, he's talking about like technical efficiency. like technically they'll make silly mistakes. It's the same reason why people don't rate Salah too much for that reason, because they are a bit janky. I don't know how you really describe it, but they're not aesthetically pleasing to watch at times. Whereas, they play like players like Phil Foden, Cancelo, Trent, Thiago. It's why people really love Thiago Alcantara, because of how technically proficient he is, and how amazing he just is to watch kick a football. Do you know what I mean? In simplistic terms. But Jota there, that's a foul on Stones, but the referee plays advantage, pulls it back. Correct decision indeed. Jota's not happy. Moss on big result, big up Moss. Tishi saying, but yeah, you scored an equaliser, Tishi. You should be happy. He was 1-0 down, but you're back on it. Wasn't Mane offside in the build-up, or was that a different phase of play? Mane was offside in that build-up, but because John Stones had a good, do you know what? Because Jota was also in there and he was close to the ball, you can't say it was definitely going to Sadio Mane. I know the ball looked intended for Mane, but because John Stones had good control of the ball, that's what they'll say it's his. But Walker with the ball in the box, but it's cleared by Van Dijk as he tries to find Phil Foden in the back post. But that's why it is Rich. Because John Stones did deal with it. He was offside. It's a good point. I thought that as well. But then I saw Jota coming in with a late run and thought, hang on, the referee has to play it there. And he have to let it carry on. But yeah, that's the reason why. I don't think it was to do with a different phase. But let me know if you hear anything else or you think differently. In fact, Sterling was so young at Liverpool and he's gotten much more well-rounded. He has. He has become more mature in his performances. Indeed. What was your prediction for this one, T? Mine was 2-1 to Manchester City. So that's still intact. The game's settled down a little bit after both sides scoring relatively early on. Kevin De Bruyne scoring in the 5th minute, Jota in the 13th. Question, thinking about how entertaining games like one can be, can you see any merit in the Super League idea? Not asking if you wanted the Super League, because nobody did, but was there any merit? No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying and where you're coming from, but I think we get that with the Champions League, Peony, and that's what the Champions League provides. The Super League, yes, it was formatted in a horrific way, in a way where it's similar to the North American sports like NBA, NHL, NFL, where there's no relegation, no jeopardy involved, which isn't our game. That's not global football in that way. But the main reason why they tried to do it is so that the teams could have more involvement with the financial aspects, with the rules and regulations. But Liverpool playing with fire at the back there. Sterling has the ball, plays it to Rodri. Back to Sterling. Oh, he takes too... Do you see that? Takes too long to try and get the shot off. But City still have the ball in this left channel. Silva crosses the ball in, but Rodri now has his shot blocked. Corner for City. Liverpool playing with fire at the back there. City's high press being efficient and picking the ball up there. But yeah, that's the reason why they wanted more control with the financial side, the business side, the endorsements, rules and regulations, and to protect themselves and protect their spaces into it. That's why. And they thought, you know what, because what's the Champions League without Real Madrid, without except X, Y, and Z? Do you know what I'm saying? So they could benefit from it even more. As De Bruyne whips one into the hands of Alisson there. He plays it out quickly to Trent. Liverpool trying to go quickly on the counter-attack. Mane slips. Silva now. Good tackle from Fabinho. Look at the challenges flying in from both sides there as Foden picks up the ball now. Man City win that 50-50. It is Cancelo now. Cancelo getting into the game. Good ball into Foden, who plays it back. He pulls it back, but there's no City shirt there. Mane picks it up. Liverpool play out of that press this time. And here's a counter-attacking opportunity. 2v2 at the moment. Salah tries to round. Oh, look at the pace from Walker, though. Look at that from Carl Walker. You know what? You gotta give him a clap there. Sorry, people. I know this don't sound good on the microphone, but the pace from Carl Walker. Salah tries to round. Was it Stones or Laporte? I think it was Laporte, in fact. But yeah, it would be the most Manchester United thing to get a result against Liverpool. Then our fans would be on Twitter saying, "We are back." Chino. It's the same thing. That's what happens with our fan base. It's that desire. Do you know what? It's that desire though for us to be back at the top. Fight this Arsenal versus Liverpool Arsenal versus Liverpool. Sorry, Arsenal versus Manchester United was this game. It was this game, the title decider. You know who won that in 2002, Chino? Will Todd. Let me say it again, but sorry. Oh, my word! What is Ederson doing round there? What is this, people? Yo, Ederson panicking. He wasn't panicking, but I thought he just let it go in the back of the net then. Playing with fire, looking so cool, calm, collected in a moment. People need to see this back. What was going through Ederson's mind there? But he got away with it. And fine margins again, people. Jota was alert to that. No foul there. Jota's offside. Put your flag up, ref. Put your flag up. He's offside. No offside given. Okay. Keep playing then. That phase is gone. I know all of that's all that it took big time. I love how Ten Hag negotiation is going, man, want all power. That's what you need, though. You need that rebuild similar to what Arteta's trying to do at Arsenal. But they're just showing this again. Touch from Ederson. He lets the ball go a bit too far. But the man, yo, look at that. He misjudges where the ball's going. And he's still cool enough to play it to Laporte and not panic and just boot it. Brother, Ederson, you can tell anyway. You can see how he is. The guy, he's got that, that calm aggressiveness in there. Passive aggressive. Good ball. It's a chance. Oh, my word. What a chance that is for City again. Rodri, in acres of space, just has to nod it back to John Stones. Is he onside? They're onside, people, unless VAR would have ruled it differently. Oh, my word. Rodri has to do better. Rodri ghosted in behind, unmarked. Oh, man. The fine margins again. I'm just going to keep repeating that today, people. Get up, Robertson. Oh, Robertson's having a word with Van Dijk. He's not having a moan about, there we go. People don't rate Sterling because he doesn't do any flash stuff. He scores tap-ins, makes good runs, and plays well in the system. Indeed, I don't think there would be enough jeopardy in the Super League for the games to be as good as this has started. Yeah, true. It is true. There isn't any jeopardy involved. Oh, my word. Ederson running out, but Cancelo, I'm telling you, man, there's going to be a mistake involved in here, there's going to be an error for either side, which is going to be costly. But both sides, I love it, man. I love the risk taken. They're not coming in tentatively. They're still playing their game, pressing, taking risks at the back. This is what we love. We love this, people. This is a high-class game already. What a match it has been already. Can you do a poll asking what's the better rivalry, past Manchester United versus Arsenal or this current Liverpool versus Man City? Okay, I will do one on that, actually. But I feel like I know where that's going to lean towards. I will do it. But you know what? This is where we'll see. Am I going to be right? Am I going to be right? I don't know. I need to change the title, actually. Indeed, it's not 1-0. It's 1-1, in fact. Sorry, people. Let me just change the title before I do that. Done. It is 1-1. 1-1 in this game. Stones now. Trying to get it across. Does find Cancelo on the left up against Salah. Cancelo beats Salah, but Salah does his defensive duties. Well done, Mo Salah there. But let's get this poll up. Look at that split on the poll. No, what? 37% Liverpool, 37% City, 26% draw. But there's Foden now. Cancelo, Foden. Foden being closed down, pressed hard by Henderson. Foden does well, whips a ball in. Walker's in there. Carl Walker, pinball in the box, but it works its way back to Alisson. Very fortunate. Which PL rivalry did you do? Is the best. Which PL title rivalry? There we go. Let's put that title. Sorry, people, I'm just changing it. Is the best, but there's a foul on Kevin De Bruyne there. Man City versus Liverpool, or Man UTD versus Arsenal. Yeah, let's do Wenger versus SAF. Pep versus what? I can't put enough. I can't put enough. I have to put spell Klopp's name wrong, but there it is into Edison there, into his chest. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Whatever. I'll put it in there now. I've got it in the wrong order, but there we go. We'll put it in there. See what you're saying, people. Let's see your thoughts on that. Making some brunch. How about the pick from dinner last night? I haven't seen it. Edison, I know, taking liberties, man. He's doing a madness. Big up to yourself, CM in the place as well. Hope you're doing good, my bro. This. Are you watching this game? Because people in the chat, there isn't a goal. Let me get that off screen because there isn't a goal, but there could be now. There's Cancelo in the box. Cuts it back for De Bruyne. Side netting. Wow, Kevin De Bruyne, Man City having the better opportunities overall so far. Good ball from Laporte into Cancelo. He's up against Trent. Does Trent. Fakes the shoot. Goes on the outside. Cuts it back for De Bruyne, who tries to go near post. Fantastic play from João Cancelo. But De Bruyne, just edges it inches away from being close to the inside. They're just showing this Trent again. Trent going for the long shot, spectacular. But yeah, it works its way into Edison. But guys, what a game this has been so far. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so already, people. Let's get this. Can we get this stream up to what are we on right now? Can we get it to 20 likes by halftime? But we'll have to get more people in, so make sure you share it in as well, people. Share it with your friends. Let's get involved. Give them this commentary, this watch along, so you guys can voice your opinions in the chat. Listen to mine, listen to my commentary, and you know what? Just vibe together. This is it. This is what we love to do. The game is beautiful. I'm really enjoying this one. I don't want it to end. I don't want this first half to end, but there's Matip. See this? Do you see the quality? The ball's being played in just a little bit over little bit overplayed, a little bit too much power. But then Matip there, defensively, aware, switched on. The quality. Look at Pep now. He's talking to his gaffer. We've seen him do that with the empty chair, doing all that, and then tick tack, tick tack. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Get Amped is on there. Nace host because I'm most likely doing a Botafogo watch along. Big up. Arsenal versus Manure, easy, the biggest rivalry. The hate, yeah, the hate was bigger. That's what I thought it was going to edge towards that one. Arsenal versus Manchester United. And look at that in the chat, people. 5 votes, 100%. I kind of knew it was going to go that way. I didn't even expect it to be 500%, but I mean 500%, 500%. But yeah, I knew it was going to edge to the Arsenal because of the hate between both sides. But there's Robertson. Crosses blocked. Little errors there, but Man City get away with it. Good defensive play from Kyle Walker. He goes down the line. Fabinho being closed down by Rodri. Loses the ball. De Bruyne with a De Bruyne-esque pass, but Trent cuts it out. I'm telling you, this game's ridiculous. Look at the press now from City on Liverpool. Van Dijk. The switch from Van Dijk is inch perfect into Salah. To Henderson, he sweeps it across to Mane. Mane gets it down. Still got the ball somehow. Cuts it back for Thiago. Plays it back to Henderson. Oh, but Henderson does too much there. But guys, man, the football is ridiculous in this game. If you're a City or Liverpool fan, you're on it. I'm not supporting either side, but I'm on my edge of my seat, man. It's ridiculous. Bro, I'm out here cooking some chicken curry chicken. No. Curry chicken. You know what it is, people. Chicken curry is different to curry chicken. Curry chicken. Keep cutting to the living room when I hear you screaming. All right, CM. I'll stop being these radio commentators, yeah, and then getting you like rah, back and forth. I'll try and keep it calm. Laporte offside is given. I'm just getting too excited. I'm not gonna lie. Smash the like button, people, because you know what? This game's ridiculous. I've got 2 bottles of water next to me. Which one do I go for? Which one do you pick in the chat? Right there. But look at that poll. Yeah, I'll end that because, yeah, I know where the poll's going to go for that. What? Here we go. Mane, blocked. John Stones clears it up. But Van Dijk heads it back across. Oof. Good head by Thiago. But Man City regain possession right now. Good feet. Neat feet in the middle there from Foden. He's got options, you know. He goes right. Foden's making a run. Oh, Jesus should have found him. I saw the pass, but it's a lot easier to spot the pass from my armchair. Good switch from Jesus into Cancelo. Salah's there tracking back. Silva. Salah is doing his defensive duties up against Cancelo. He knows he has to. You can't leave that man with any time and space, just like you can't do that with any of the Liverpool fullbacks. Yeah, these 2 teams are clear. Different, man. These guys are different. They're the 2 best teams in the world. CM, it's true. Come on, let's not talk about Bayern Munich, Barcelona, they're definitely Barcelona. They're only Europa League. But let's not talk about Real Madrid. Like, Man City, Liverpool, clear. Different. You know what I mean? Clear as sill. Like, I don't know, man. Where else is clear water? But good ball there. Get back in the living room, CM, because this could be a dangerous opportunity. We got João Cancelo just past the post, I think. Did Alisson get a save onto that? Did he get a glove onto it? I'm not too sure. Did he? But look at that ball. Inch perfect. High line from Liverpool. Inch perfect from Bernardo Silva out to this left-hand side with Cancelo. Up against Trent. Like an old-fashioned winger. He did take a deflection. It is a corner. I think it took a deflection off Trent. But Alisson had the near post covered. But a corner. Whipped in by De Bruyne. Headed away by Matip at the near post. Foden. Plays it back to Cancelo. Liverpool pressing high. Bernardo into Walker. Good switch from Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker is quite underrated, you know, as a right back, people. I really do think Kyle Walker's an underrated right back with his passing. Can I talk about Kyle Walker and give him a little bit of credit? Because his passing has been phenomenal in this game. Look at that switch out there. Was offside given in the end, but it's inch perfect. No matter what. Kyle Walker's passing has been phenomenal in this game so far. Alisson, not a great kick out. Sterling now. Sterling on the ball. Can't control it. Raheem Sterling. But there's Sterling now to De Bruyne. Ball across. Oh, antagonizing. Tantalizing. That's what I was meant to say. Oh, man. What a ball that was. But, Sterling. Why is he not in there? Get back into the box, Sterling. Oh, he slows down if he sprints. If he sprints into the area that he's going to, then he could probably get a toe on that and it goes in. But Kevin De Bruyne has a corner now. Kevin De Bruyne with an in-swinger from the left. Whips it in. Near post again. Headed away by Matip. Cancelo whips one in. Jesus! He scored! Gabriel Jesus gives City the lead. VAR will have a look at this. But there has been a goal. Alisson's bemused. He's looking. He's like, what's happened here? I need to see a replay here. But Gabriel Jesus, so far, has given Manchester City the lead. João Cancelo with the assist as Matip's header out to Cancelo. Wow, he looks onside to me. He's onside. Everyone else in the Man City, in the penalty area was offside. But Jesus coming in round the back of Trent Alexander-Arnold. What excellent striking play. And can I just say, Pep Guardiola, excellent decision to bring in Gabriel Jesus into this one from the start as he gives Manchester City the lead. They've regained it. And he scores what in the 36th? Is it 37th or 36th minute that he scored in? That goal will be given, indeed, people. That goal will be given. What minute was it in? I just need to. 37th. I did think it was 37th minute. Gabriel Jesus with the goal. He was the former 39, and now look at that, people. Onside indeed. Matip's foot was playing him on. What a ball that is. Cancelo! I'm not even joking. That ball from Cancelo is ridiculous. He's onside. Yep. He does indeed. He does indeed. Moss, good play on words there. Get off your Kyle Walker just because you're bad. No. Kyle Walker, underrated fullback, Moss. Indeed, very much so an underrated fullback, as Man City have the lead now 2-1. Let me change the title again. This game is ridiculous. I'm sorry, Kyle Walker, disrespected. Kyle Walker's disrespected. He's guys in the chat. Kyle Walker has been phenomenal. TAA, yeah, let's talk about it. I'm quick to praise TAA, so I've got to criticize him. He sees the run, he doesn't track it. That's poor. That's poor from Trent. It's poor defensive play. He needs to track that runner. He sees Gabriel Jesus' run. He goes to follow it initially, but he stops. He's got to follow the run. Indeed. Hey, Rich, great point. I'm sorry. Trent has to follow the run. And Trent will get this. Oh, Trent can't defend. I don't think that's a myth, but I'm going to criticize him here. And that goes into, defensive awareness. That's just poor. It's poor concentration. Okay, now bet draw. Overrated? Nah, definitely not. Kyle Walker's underrated. In fact, his passes. We talk about Trent and Cancelo's passes. Kyle Walker's has been phenomenal so far. Defensively, he's been, look at Silva there. Little kick on. That should be a yellow card. I don't know why you're protesting that. It's not a yellow. You've not played the ball. You've gone to kick the man. Yeah, definite yellow card for Bernardo. He thinks he can get away with it because it's like his first foul. But no, Liverpool back on the attack again now. Liverpool are shaking. Need the cop. Yeah, they do need the cop. Indeed. But there it is. Mane into Trent now. Offside given. Trent, well, I mean, he should have passed it anyway. But yeah, I think he realised there was the offside flag was up there. But Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm sorry, João Cancelo. He's winning that battle at the moment. I know they've both got assists. This is the high level game that we've got right here, people. Oof, I'm sorry, I'm loving it. I really am. I can't take my eyes off of this at all. It's hard. Here he is. Never fear, Edmund is here. Big up, Edmund. If you are watching the game, Edmund, let me know your thoughts on what it's been like, because, boy, we just me and Moss having a debate about Kyle Walker in the chat. Kyle Walker, very underrated. I've underrated him as well at times, probably because he's an ex-Spurs player. But his passing has been a joke. Like, we talk about a lot with Trent and Cancelo's passing. But Kyle Walker, yeah, he's been just as good and ridiculous defensively as well. Has been marshalling Mane. Mane's had not a sniff, not a chance. Will Jurgen Klopp go for Luis Diaz replacing Mane in the second half? As we are in the 41st minute. Here's Salah now. Good ball from Salah into Mane. Cuts it back, Matip. But Bernardo Silva's there to clear. Not a great ball back to Matip from Mane. But Liverpool's high press working. Silva throw in for Manchester City. And there we go. Me and Edmund, great minds think alike. Walker is vastly, doesn't just say it once, he says it twice, vastly underrated. Underrated. He gets a lot of praise taken off of him because people just think he's fast. He's so much more than that. Just have to give you a good clap there. Hey, Ed. Moss says he's not an all-timer. I think he is, people. I think Kyle Walker is an all-timer. We can't overlook his impact into Manchester City when he's been there. He's won more than Zabaleta. He's won more than most right backs. Kyle Walker is phenomenal. He's fantastic. And I'm not overlooking him. Pep has no time for passengers. No time. Fabian Delph, you won the league at left back, but you're not good enough. See you later. No time for passengers. Not a chance. Pep plays him if he's crap. Exactly that. But there's Foden to Sterling. Oh, what an interception from Robertson there. But Jesus keeps it in. Jesus keeps the ball alive. He's waiting for support. Up against Mane. Plays it back to Walker. Sorry with a little scratch there. Back to Stones. If you know, you know. He has a trophy cabinet full of medals. Exactly that. And he's had the longevity as well. Good ball. Just too close to Matip there. Silva has to execute that pass better. Foden knows that's not a difficult pass for a player of his quality and his ability with under no pressure at all. But Foden, look at that ball, tries to pick out. But Robertson does what Trent doesn't do for the second goal. He stays, he tracks the runner. He does just enough to get the ball to evade from Sterling. That's excellent defensive play. So Anderson is better than Gerrard because Gerrard won more. He won more. Nah. That's taking it out of context. But there's Jota. Jota's in. Oh, what a tackle that is by Laporte. What a challenge. No. Because Kyle Walker is a vital figure. He's a key part into what Manchester City have done. And Kyle Walker is excellent. Kyle Walker is a fantastic footballer. There's people think it's a surprise. Do you think people who don't rate Kyle Walker, do you think Kyle Walker, who's played for England, has been in the final of the Euros, who's been in a semi-final of the World Cup, key part in a lot of them, he's won as many trophies as for Man City and been a consistent key figure in that. Do you think if they're if they're overrated, do you think they get those types of accolades? Do you know what I'm saying? Come on, people. No offense, Rich. That is a basic take there. That's not in the same context at all. I don't think it's in the same context either. But yeah, cannot just rank on. I'm not ranking him on titles. I'm saying what he's a key figure in there. I'm not. You didn't say that, but that's the whole thing. Kyle Walker, he does get overlooked. He does indeed. But yeah, man. Well, we're all for it. Football, we love it, people. Whipped in. Oh, free! Oh, chance off the post! Oh my word! Laporte offside flags up anyway. Wow. Huge opportunity there. Yeah, he's offside. Yeah, good ball in from Phil Foden with his left foot. Laporte is offside. Do you know what? Even though he's offside, Alisson has made a tremendous save. Huge save. Paul Gerrard over Steve. Big up Brush, you know why. I have no clue what we're talking about. Just jumped in. What's happening, folks? Big up Brush, man. We got Boyev in the place. Big up Boyev Stanislav. Hope you're keeping good. Niles in here saying hello, Tereak, my guy, off the post. Both teams are crafters, Niall. Hey, I know you're very. Oh, here we go now. Foden. Oh, cross, but there's no one there, but it will work its way out to Gabriel Jesus. Paul Gerrard, Warsaw legend. But well defended there from Van Dijk. Good tackle. Foden. Oh, that's a good shot, though. But why is the referee blown up for a free kick? I think Walker is decent, but trophy comments sounded weak. T cleared things up. Yeah, I've cleared it up. Basically, what I was saying is that you don't win that amount of trophies and be a key figure, a key part into a Pep Guardiola system, because Anderson wasn't a key part into Manchester United. He was a squad rotation player. And that's like saying, John O'Shea, Wes Brown, like these Zinchenko and stuff, like they're not bad, like good footballers, but Kyle Walker is an all-time Premier League player because he has been in multiple team of the seasons as well. The Premier League have recognised how much of a key figure he is defensively, and I'm talking about his attributes as well, his passing ability. is very underrated. People don't talk about that because, you know, we've got phenomenal passers at right back now in fullbacks positions with the likes of Trent, Cancelo. Defensively, it does take some awareness. He's good at coming inside into those spaces in midfield. What happens if someone is rooting for Manchester City? Boyev, absolutely not. Nothing happens. You're welcome, because I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm not so rooting for any of these sides. Look at that. This is for that trophy in behind. This game is fire. Wow, look at that. What a game of football this is. Considering exactly Chino and Ed, this game is ridiculous. Half time has come. I'm gutted, but it's 2-1 to the citizens. Manchester City to have taken the lead in this game. What a game it is indeed. Moss agreeing, yup. Considering how bad Wolves versus Newcastle was on Friday, you question sometimes why you watch football, and then you get this. Moss not rating it. Anderson was a baller, you know. The off-field antics attitude let him down. He was highly rated at one point, though, wasn't he? And yeah, he couldn't stay fit as well, Anderson. But yeah. Is TAA the best ever right back the Premier League has ever seen? Question for you guys in the chat right there. Kyle Walker has more league titles than what team? I think, you know, we know he has more league titles than Spurs. He does. Ed, not big up, know-how in the place. Replying to Ed's question, saying, Ed, not in a million years. He was actually really skillful in his Porto days. It all went out the window at OT. Yeah, it did. It did indeed. Not TAA. No, TAA is not. Not even if he gets better year on year until he retires. Wow. Aspie is my all-time Prem best right back. Interesting one. Right there, people. We're talking about, you know what, we should talk about these right back at halftime, because we spent time talking about Trent, talking about Walker, talking about Cancelo. But you know what? I think this is a good topic. Big up, why not in the place? He's changed his name to Spursy Mikel Arteta. Big up to yourself. Why not? Hope you're keeping good, my bro. Not yet, TAA, but maybe someday, says Moss. Not. You know what he's saying, people, about saying Neville right there. Guess which club I'm rooting for in 3 attempts, and I'll sign up for you. Boyev, you're rooting for Manchester City. Manchester City, I'm guessing. Lee Dixon, all-timer. Yeah, Lee Dixon in there, says Moss. Tune in live to see Orest and Manchester Mania get put in their place later on Richie's channel for Get Amped. But people, right back now, I want Ed to put this question in here in the chat, because I think you guys know how much I love Trent. So, is Trent the best ever right back the Premier League has seen? Can I say this? Can I say this, people? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, because he's revolutionized a right back position in the Premier League. If we're talking about some of the best right backs to ever play the game, you don't talk about what they're doing defensively a lot of the time. We don't, do we? When we talk about Dani Alves being one of the best right backs ever, what was Dani Alves much doing defensively? Dani Alves himself has come out and said, if Trent was Brazilian, he would be number one. He would be number one. So for me, Trent, what he's done in that right back position, you can't go against it. Azpilicueta, let's go into this one. Compare Trent to Aspie. Azpilicueta has had the continuity, that consistency. He's very adept at defending and good at going forward. He's a better defender than Trent. He is. We've seen that. We can agree on that. And his best attributes for me is defensively. But that's not taken away his attacking output, because we've seen it with the crosses he was playing in for the likes of Morata and whatnot, and the passes he's played. He's very good to play across all across the back four in all positions. He's played centre back, left back, and right back in title winning seasons. So you can't go against Aspie in that. So if we're going to say, when I'm talking about what I've seen at the level, the reason I'd say Trent is better than Aspie is because the level we've seen from Trent as a right back is up there, and then Aspie's like, you know, in terms of that way, Aspie's stayed at that level for years. we're talking about continuity with Aspie. He doesn't drop, and it's a high level. But Trent has redefined that right back position. Any more suggestions that compare who you think the best right back is them to ever play in the Premier League? Because this will be good. This will be good. PM saying good timing. The missus has finished cooking dinner, so can go ahead and eat up. I'll wash up at full time. Exactly, Mister 200. What are you having for dinner though? Let us know. You can't put you having dinner and not let us know what you're having. All right. Lee Dixon not even in the top 20 says no how. Wow. TAA best ever when he lets runners off him like Ben White. Yeah, it's true. Now you let runners off him there. You let Gabriel Jesus score. He did there. You can't disagree with that. But when we're talking about, right backs in terms of Trent defensively, I'm so Trent, he's not as good as he's going forward. But even those things, I'm sorry, Trent, what he brings going forward outweighs his defensive aspects for me. Do you see, the ball here for Jota's goal into Salah. Salah makes a mess of it. But who's up there at the back post there? Who's there at the back post? Trent cuts it back for Jota. Come on, people. You know what I mean? Trent, what he brings going forward outweighs his defensively. And we have seen good performance from Trent defensively, like against West Ham this season. I think he was phenomenal. He made some great goal line clearances in that as well. I'd rather take Lauren over Dixon, says Brush to Moss. You may need to be more specific because the right back star has changed over the decades. But yeah, the level, but this is what I'm saying. The right back star has changed, but Trent has been the best since it's changed. And that's what we want. And don't you think it's crazy? Because our right back's not our most creative player. And we're playing now. Our right back's not our most creative player. Manchester City, this is why João Cancelo's got to be up there as well. In one of the best fullbacks ever play. He's their most creative player. And they've got Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva on the pitch. So we have creativity, but then we got Trent. Do you know what I'm saying? What the guy does is a joke. Sanya over TAA once again. Sanya was a very solid 6-7 out of 10 and was good going forward and good defensively. But Sanya was very much in a similar mode, overlapping fullback, get crosses into the box. Newer age. Phil and Beckham into Miami. Got their first win yesterday. He's the best attacking right back the Premier League has ever seen, says Matt. And that's an Everton fan saying that. Big up, Matt, man. In 10 years' time, it may be different. But based on the body of work, Aspie is ahead of Trent at the moment. And I can hear that. And I can hear that argument because, what we've seen over a period. Trent is 23? Ridiculous. The kid has got a Champions League, a Premier League's winners medal at the age of 23. Yeah, massive. Big point there. Big point indeed. Cancelo, I can hear that. There's an argument. Cancelo over TAA because what we've seen from Cancelo this season has been phenomenal too. Very similar to similar to Trent in terms of the positions they take. So yeah, I can hear that. But I'm guessing why not? You're not a massive fan of Trent. I'm guessing. TR will go with you. He will be eventually with this Liverpool side, getting freedom of having equals VVD. But do you know what? The mad thing is though, he doesn't have VVD doesn't play on that side. Matic plays on that side. So yeah, VVD in the defense. Of course, you need every cog in the machine to, we've had great players at Arsenal. We've not built around them and their weaknesses have shown. And do you know what I'm saying? And they're not up there because we haven't done our job as a club to build around these players. So yeah, it's not what we're seeing at the moment. We've got brilliant players in Saka and Emile Smith-Rowe, but they're not alone going to take us to where we even should be, which is in the Champions League. Unfortunately, we need more than that. And that's why when we're missing Tierney, Partey, we're in trouble. So do you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Yes, having BVDs there, and you're right. And it is a big one. G-Nev struggled more after Beck's left. Beckham did a lot of the work in front of him, says Ed, right there. Irwin better than Aspie and TAA combined, says Know-How. Zabaleta over Trent. You see. I would say Kyle Walker's better than Zabaleta as well. I would personally. Now that's what I'm saying. That's my point of view. That's what I'm looking at. Zabaleta was a phenomenal right back as well. He's up there he's up there because of the consistency he's shown. A similar once again, scored big goals too. Lauren, underrated, not Kyle Walker. TAA, Reece James changing the position, revolutionizing things, yeah. But guess what, Moss? Nobody speaks about Reece James having a shocking performance against Real Madrid. Nobody does. Nobody. Hey, nobody, I'm telling you. Smash that like button the same. Hey, I'm going to use that, Matt. I love that. Smash that like button the same way Ronaldo smashed the Everton fans' phone. If you do the exact same thing, what Ronaldo did to Everton fan, love it. Lauren over TAA. Why not bringing everyone over Trent right now? The best right back in the Prem, mostly played at left back, says Know-How. I'm guessing Irwin. I'm a fan of Aston Villa, but you're cool. I'll sign up now. Big up, Boyev. Big up yourself in the chat. Hey, got a lot of Aston Villa fans, brethren, you know what I mean? So big up to yourself, Boyev. And who's your favourite? I'm going to ask you this, Boyev. Who's your favourite player to pull on the Villa shirt? That's my question to you. Man City keeps spraying Michael Owen on TV. Even the defensive flaws are magnified. Let's not forget, he does this in a back four. True. Very true. Very, very true. Massive point right there, Brush. Big up, man. Can I say Trent playing for Liverpool means he is the best right back in the league? No doubt. But if he didn't play in that system, he would be found out defensively. No doubt. Yeah, I can hear that. Yeah, the system obviously goes through him, but when you have a player of that ability, the system does go through him. And you know what? They're second in the league. With Trent at right back being their most creative player. So yeah, it's a big credit to him. But also, I do agree with that. But that's what football is, though, isn't it, Matt? No player's perfect. Look like Ronaldo in a way. Ronaldo, even prime Ronaldo at Manchester United, I think we're talking with about this before, but prime Ronaldo at Manchester United had to have Rooney and Tevez in the side for him to perform, like to be at the best. He had to have the runners around him to do the dirty work because he weren't doing the tracking back. He needed that freedom. Sir Alex Ferguson recognised that, and that's what you do to get the best out of these players. Lionel Messi has to have the right players in and around him to give him the support that he needed. He needed the Dani Alves on the overlap to create that space on the inside for him to go and attack. And, you know, Busquets, the Xavis, Iniestas to really get the best out of like Lionel Messi. So, yeah, you do need players to be in and around you to be a successful player and a successful side. Yes, if he wasn't playing for Liverpool, he'd still have the creative aspects, but those flaws would be magnified even more. So I hear that. Trent is different gravy, and that's why he made my draft team. We got the draft panelists in the chat right now in Brush, Matt, and Ed. Love it, people. That's what I love to see. I mean, let's not look over Tony Hibbert. Oh wow. Seamus Coleman. Do you know what? You can't not. I don't think he's top 5, but he's a bit like. Do you know what? He's a bit like Leighton Baines for me. He will get overlooked by majority of fans because of the team that he's played for, but the consistency, the continuity that he's had in the Premier League, like, come on, people. You can't overlook like Seamus Coleman being a top right back. At one point, he was the best right back in the league. That wasn't too long ago. I remember that season when he was the best right back in the league, Matt. Don't worry. Indeed, good shout there. I agree, Matty. That's what I'm saying. He has pure freedom with Virgil van Dijk in defence. Rich is agreeing with Brush and saying Aspie for me. Is Luis Diaz getting ready to come on? Martinelli schooled TAA. Yeah, it's one of them ones though. Like Martinelli ripped him to shreds at points. But yeah, like the difference here. Trent's made a mistake, and there's been a goal led to it. I think how Liverpool play will make certain players look exposed at times in their positions. That's why Robertson is key, and Robertson's amazing because he can still have the energy. He has more energy than Trent. He can run more. He's faster than Trent as well. So his recovery pace and those things there help him and have the beneficial and benefits him over Trent as well. But yeah, man, I think with how Liverpool play in such a high line and giving space for Martinelli, who's very much a player who likes to run into space, that's the perfect opportunity. And hey, if we're talking about Martinelli schooling Trent Moss, let's not forget Martinelli schooling João Cancelo too. That did happen, people. I know we lost both games, but Martinelli is a class act in that way, and he needs to refine his game. And you know what, he'll be fantastic. But there we go. Virgil van Dijk plays on the left centre back, though. He doesn't cover TAA. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. And like, if Virgil van Dijk was on Trent's side, then people would probably use that argument even more. Do you know what I'm saying? The Irish fullback, Everton, matches TAA for me. There's no how. Not a big fan of Trent, I'm guessing. Love Aspie. You can't go wrong with him either way. but yeah, Mikalenko over TAA. Are you Ukrainian, Boyev? Big up to yourself anyway. Erwin Matty. I thought you were going to say Matty Cash then. Matty could have been the best right back, but no, Gary, no left foot. But the game is about to kick off, people, and second half is about to kick off. I've loved the right back chat in the conversation. It's been phenomenal because, you know what, we've had João Cancelo, we've had Trent Alexander-Arnold, we've had good performance. You know what, there have been key moments from all of the right backs in this game. Even the right backs playing left back doesn't get the love he deserves. Steve Finnan was a quality. It was quality, yeah. Steve Finnan was good as well. Just played in the poor Liverpool side, didn't he? But there's Trent now. Oh, Thiago keeps the ball. Second half back, people. Come on. Get your coffees, get your teas, get your hot drinks, get your desserts, and in some case for PM, your Sunday dinners in right now. Fabinho and Henderson cover for TAA. It's true. Why not? It's a good point. It is a good point, but yeah, I think that's how Liverpool want to play. They have Henderson on that side because he covers for Trent, and he does the defensive work. And we saw it against Arsenal, in fact. But there's Salah into Mane. Liverpool in. Oh, it's 2-2. Mane has equalised. Wow, what a start for Liverpool. And it is 2-2. Salah with the assist for Sadio Mane. Scores in the 46th minute. And what a quick response that is. Let's have a look at it. Let me break it down for you people. So the ball is switched out to Trent, but João Cancelo heads it down. Henderson back to Trent. Good ball into Mo Salah. Then Mo Salah spots the run. Kyle Walker, after I was giving him praise, he's the one that's fell asleep defensively there. So both right backs have fell asleep. And that's what happens when you've got the quality that these sides have. Mane slots it into the back of the net. Excellent finish from Mane. As it is 2-2. Wow. What a game we're having, people. What a game so far. 2-2 in this one. Massive equaliser there. It's a good start. City fell asleep. Manchester City had the good start in the first half. They scored. And now it's right back at it. But where did we get to? Trent, yeah, they cover him defensively too. I agree with that. Tony Hibbert says Rich. Paul Parker just had a lovely chicken curry. Love that one. Can I kick off? You know what? We've got plenty to go for at the moment. One sec, I'll come back into that. Matt, wow, this game is crazy. Exactly. Boo. Liverpool win. What do you think, T? I've gone, my prediction's out the window. I said for a 2-1 Man City win, but I'm still going to back City, you know. I'm still backing City, but Liverpool in the ascendancy right now. The pendulum just keeps on swinging, just like how it has done in the title race. Glad I better draw this time before the goal. Wow, City got cut open. Indeed. It's brilliant play down that right channel. Matip there. Oh, very fortunate. Jota. Now, out to the left. Here's Robertson. Gets a cross in and Mo Salah. Nobody gambles in at the back post. Mo Salah stopped. If he carried on his run, he would have been there in at the back. Yeah, they did get cut open. And let me go into this one now. Let me go into Matt Smith's question here. Can I kick off another conversation? If Liverpool don't win the league this season, can they be considered as one of the best Premier League sides of all time? One league in how many years? I think it's a good question. I do think it's a good one, Matt. And when we go into it, can they be considered as one of the best without multiple league titles? No, I think you're right. They can't be considered one of the best. In fact, because what they have done is, you know what? History, when we go over the years, it won't be kind to them if they don't win another league title, or if they don't at least get 2 or 3. At least 2. They have to get 2 in this period of time. But yeah, I think it's a good question, man. I do. And I don't think they are. It's true. Are Pep and Klopp the best tacticians the Premier League has ever seen? Oh, so many questions coming into this one. It's hard, man, because the Premier League has seen some. We've got some good ones in right now in Tuchel and Conte. But yet they are the best in terms of style of play and tactics combined. But yeah, with Pep, the argument gets thrown at him. Could he do it with the poorer side? Could he do it with Liverpool's team? I think Klopp might be number 1. I think he might be in terms of tactics. 2-2-3-3. I think Pini went for a 4-4 earlier on. And big up Stanislav, who is over on YouTube. Big up to yourself. Thanks for coming over, Stanislav. But here's Liverpool now on the counter-attack. Jota tries to find Mane, but Ederson and Kyle Walker is alert this time. But yeah, Kyle Walker's awake to it, but he fell asleep for the goal, for the equaliser. What a ball that is from Kyle Walker. But Alisson is in off of his line to get it clear. Thiago tries to find Mane, but overcooks the pass. Big up to Stanislav saying Conor Playenka is better than Mo Salah. Yeah, Conor Playenka, how good was he when he first came in? Like when he was at Dynamo Kiev. Boy, Conor Playenka was quality, man. But then, yeah, he's not really hit the heights. Is he back at Shakhtar Donetsk? Conor Playenka. But yeah, he went to Sevilla for a bit. He didn't hit the ground there. He wasn't as good as he was at Kiev. But yeah, now he's at Shakhtar, I believe. Roy Hodgson is the best tactician in the Premier League. Big old Roy. You can't doubt Roy. He gets the best out of his poor sides. Looking forward to see what Conte can do with a full summer window under his belt. I'm not looking forward to it for obvious reasons, Brush, but I get what you mean from a football. Salah! Oh, Cancelo gets fortunate there. I've just made a noise. That didn't really describe what happened, and that's an excellent play from Trent there. But even better from Foden. Look at that. The competitiveness of both sides. The 50-50 challenges. Sterling's loose pass is won by Thiago. I'm looking forward to see what Conte does once he gets a handle on his temper. That's the Conte style, though. That's his But there's Jota! Saved by Ederson. Good save by Ederson there, but Diogo Jota should do better. Did the offside flag go up? I'm not too sure. But chances are coming for Liverpool. He's onside, Mo Salah is. Was Jota as well? Yep. Oh, my word. Kyle Walker's playing him onside. Huge chances for both sides. This game's been phenomenal. What a game we've had so far. 2-2. Did I change the scoreline? I did. I can't take my eye off of it. I'm sorry. I have a draw only. Yeah, Rebrov Shevchenko. Don't remind me. Don't remind Spurs fans of Rebrov. Jota made at the Molineux. Made at Compton. That's what they call it. Rebrov, what a flop he was. Here we are now. Bernardo Silva. Guys, I'm really struggling to take my eyes off of this. It's hard, man. Because the high lines that both teams play, just one pass could make the difference. One pass is all it takes. To make a song out of that one there, people. One pass is all it takes to score freely. Nah, dead. Alisson. Matip now. Oh, gives it away. One back by Laporte. Rodri into Foden. He's got options going forward. Oh, Foden overcooks the pass, but Sterling keeps it in. He goes back to Cancelo. Roma losing to Salernitana. You're telling me that T has the commentators judge too? 11 mil. Yeah, with Walker. You know what? Yeah. With Walker committing a mistake there. Trent as well after I praised him. Offside flags raised on Gabriel Jesus. 11 mil there. 11 mil back in the day. Yo, that's mad. Exactly, Lorich. By the way, I live in Ukraine. Big up to Stanislav. And do you know what, guys in the chat right now? Let's send our love out for Stanislav at this moment in time. Big up, man. Really appreciate you coming in. I hope you're keeping good, man. And I hope you're keeping well. Big up Stanislav in the place. Sergey was awesome. You just need Shevchenko. See, you need a partner to work the chats. That's all right, man. Exactly. Stay safe, my brother. Big up Stanislav in the place right now. Villa fan as well. But yeah, Stanislav, my question to you was, who's your favourite ever? Who's your favourite ever Aston Villa player? Come on, we need to get that one. We're behind you all the way, Stanislav. Much love from Canada. Many Ukrainian Canadians headed over there and more. Big up, Stanislav. Hope you and the family are keeping well. Big up to you, Stanislav. Good ball over the top. In for Cancelo. Trent wins it off of him. Goes down the line. But Henderson out of his reach. The game slowed down a little bit now, but Pep wants more intensity. You can see him gesturing. Sorry, people, that mashed up the green screen right there. Norwich, you love to see it. Matt is gassed. Beat Manchester United. Burnley losing. Relegation 6-pointer. It looks like a mountain to climb for Burnley now, but you still need to do your job. Indeed. Liverpool need to go all out for a winner. A draw helps City more than it does Liverpool. It does. It does indeed, because when we look at Manchester City's running, do you know what? I think keeping it as tight as possible so that Liverpool have something to play for in that game against Tottenham. But here is good ball from Trent into Jota, into Henderson. But he tries to play. It's a pull from Henderson there. Should do better. But there's why not saying, come on, City. Come on, City. Everton winning. You won both games, man. You played one game, but you won both. Matty loving the whistling canary. Yeah, exactly. Norwich trying to give themselves a little lifeline. It looks a bit mad for them because they played a game more than Everton, 7 points behind. But yeah, just making that relegation battle even more interesting. Yeah, Watford certainly out of it now after that battering they took against Leeds. But you know what? We're talking about title game here. This is the title match between Manchester City and Liverpool. And yeah, this is what we love. You know what? We're talking about all things, actually. I'm just double crossing myself. Shut up, Tereak. Carry on. Matip. Oh, poor ball from Jota there. Jesus fouled by Thiago for me. That should be a yellow card too. That should be... Ref. Thiago's fortunate here. Thiago's fortunate not to pick up a yellow card in this situation. Jota's loose ball won by Gabriel Jesus. Rodrigo's asking the question to the referee how it's not a yellow card. I don't know why you're talking. I'm not letting go of that Man City game, Rodri. But when you should have got a yellow card. But yeah, that should be a yellow card for me by Thiago. I don't know how Anthony Taylor's not given a yellow card for that. I really don't. But here comes City now. João Cancelo and Silva. The game slowed down a little bit in the second half. I think a lot of the energy and, you know what, and tempo has been taken out of it. In a way, don't get me wrong, it's still at a high tempo. But yeah, it's been a roller coaster of a game so far. Man City taking the lead twice. Liverpool showing that character, showing why you can't doubt them. Showing you can't doubt them like that as a club. Yeah, they just come back again. Everton winning, Burnley losing. I shot 5 over. Oh, what a day it's been for you, Matt. What a day. Lucky boy indeed. Lucky boy. Oh, see you later, Stanislav. I hope you're keeping safe, man. Oh no. But here's Trent now. Trent, furthest man forward. Trent. Oh, well defended by Laporte there. Trent is in like a striking position. Foden. Into De Bruyne. Man City play out of that press well. Liverpool have players back. Silva with a run. Silva. Good ball from Jesus to Bernardo Silva. Bernardo in the box. Still in the box. But Liverpool get players back. Bernardo tries to go inside. Henderson holds him up. And City slow it down. What were we chatting about in the chat here? One set City are just coming forward. It was 7-0 last year. I've said golf will be my midlife crisis. But here's De Bruyne in the box. Bernardo Silva. Laporte gets it out left to Foden now. Come on. Foden with a whipper. Cleared away by Van Dijk to Henderson, who goes down the line to Salah. Holds it up well. Excellent hold-up play from Mo Salah there. Jota tries to find Salah again, but can't find him. Henderson with the ball, being closed down. Gives it away. João Cancelo. Wall won back by Diogo Jota. João Cancelo's not too happy, though. Kyle Walker is alert defensively there. Good defensive positioning from Kyle Walker. Sorry, now it's time to have a sip of water. It's an absolute joke. Now, crazy golf on the other hand. Now we're talking. Exactly. Let's talk about that, man. This actual golf, you know, with drivers, chips, putters, etc. Yo, I don't know. I had a dream about golf as well last night. It's probably because Moss was talking about like Tiger Woods and the Masters and all sorts. But 60 minutes in, ladies and gents. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so already, because this game is a madness. It's a mad thing at the moment. So, ball switched out. Foden brings it down. Cancelo. Can he find Jesus? He finds Jesus. Jesus brings it down. Jesus inside. Jesus. Oh, blocked by Van Dijk, was it? Should Jesus have cut it back, though? That's the question. What a ball that was into Gabriel Jesus. He does all the hard yards, and now Thiago picks up a yellow card. He should have picked one up earlier for me. Me and Matt both agree, don't we, Matt? That Thiago should have picked up a yellow card. What a ball that is. Inch perfect by João Cancelo. Jesus does well to win it. Cuts inside Robertson. Goes, yeah, Van Dijk made the block, but Matip was also there on the line. Oh, yeah, that yellow card for that foul on De Bruyne. Good decision from Anthony Taylor to book him, but should have booked him earlier, in my honest opinion. What's your thoughts on the chat, people? Thiago quite fortunate. We've not really seen Alisson this second half. Yeah, it's true. He made a fantastic save in the first, but we haven't seen Alisson, indeed. Let's get back to the game. I'm about 20 seconds behind you, T, but it's a bit dead, ain't it, there? Just give me a pause. But here's Foden now. Well, do you know what? Nobody will say this. Nobody will say it. Trent Alexander-Arnold, good defending on Phil Foden. Phil Foden's been relatively quiet. He's still been good. Don't get me wrong. He's still been quality. But Trent, he's done all right against Phil Foden. We got 66 and 47 right there. Crazy numbers. But yeah. Jesus, don't be greedy. Big up Gabby Jesus. Did Alan not get sent up? Hey, I know you're bringing that. Oh, good ball from De Bruyne into Sterling. He scores. Raheem Sterling has scored. Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Raheem Sterling has scored for Manchester City. It's 3-2 to the citizens now. I'm losing it, people. I had to cough then. My voice is going. The Etihad is going wild. Raheem Sterling. We spoke about him at the start. No more commentators curse. Is he onside, though? Oh, VAR will look at this. Oh, it's close. It's tight. It's tight. Let's have a look. Raheem Sterling slots it in the back of the net. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. No goal. Oh, he's offside, ladies and gents. It's still 2-2. Offside has been given. Haven't we seen that before at the Etihad? Offside against Raheem Sterling. That is crazy. Respect Sterling. He does need respect, Rich. Indeed. This game needs Mahrez. Oh, Riyad Mahrez. You know what? Oh, who would you bring Riyad Mahrez on for, though? Yeah. Oh, it's a good one. Who would you... I know people would say Sterling, but Sterling's threat. Oh, in behind. He gives them a different dimension. And do you know, with Liverpool's high line, I think you need Sterling's pace in behind. He's had 13 touches in this game. 13. But every time he's touched the ball, he's been in dangerous areas. That's why it don't really... Yeah. But I think Sterling's pace in behind will be a threat, but I agree with you with Mahrez. This game needs Mahrez. Went down the bunker. Now we all watch the stream together. Big up Stanislav, man. Hope you're safe, man. Hope you're enjoying it as well, the stream. Big up, man. 4-4 is on. We're seeing out. It's been ruled out. It's true. That's what you need. There's like that Vitinho penalty. Not convinced by that one. Off. Draw back on. Back from dinner. What have I missed? Chicken fajitas. Having to take the dog for a walk, so relying on you. Don't worry, Mr. 200. I will be bringing that to you. Oh, my word. Sorry, Mr. 200. Mahrez, very good shout. That is a great shout. He's just off. He is just off. Indeed. Oh, it's a nightmare, but it's 2-2. Still 2-2. There's the threat. There's why Liverpool have to be alert. That high line paying dividends there. Here we go, people. Laporte now. Liverpool's press doesn't look to be as intense as it was in the first half. But they are pressing a little bit more now as soon as I say that. But yeah, close. Indeed. Miroslav close. But there's Bernardo. Still in the City half. Laporte's pass cut out by Salah, but it goes out for a throw-in. Pep Guardiola gesturing. But here comes Luis Diaz for Liverpool. Who would he come on for? Big question. Will it be Jota? Ooh, will it be Mane? It won't be Salah. Or will it be Salah? Jota, Mane or Salah? I mean, whoever he brings off, they've had a key contribution for the goal. Cancelo was looking for a run there, but he plays it short to Bernardo. Rodri. This is tight now. Man City just keeping the ball around the back. Liverpool, the ball moving from side to side, going through the lines back into defence because Liverpool's shape is looking quite good at the moment. Is there any runners from deep? Jesus drops deep now. A little bit of good switch there into Cancelo. Tries to find Foden, cut out by Trent. But here come Liverpool now. A bit more direct with their passing straight to Mane. Brings it down. Does well there, Sadio Mane. Henderson now. Thiago, Liverpool having the ball, guys. We're getting into that dangerous part of the game where a goal for either side. Oh, look, well done, Mo Salah. Breezes past João Cancelo there. Still got the ball. Silva holds Salah up. But Salah still got it. Trent whips one in, cleared by Laporte. Here's a chance on the counter-attack now. De Bruyne into Sterling. Sterling running in behind. He's met up by Van Dijk and Trent. Sterling. Well, that's just Van Dijk doing Van Dijk things. Excellent 1v1 defending from Big Verge. But here come Liverpool on the counter now. Mo Salah slows it down. You can tell the energy is being sapped from both of these sides. And we've got round 2 next week in the FA Cup semi-final. But both sides before that have big games in the Champions League where both sides have the lead. Liverpool have a 3-1 lead at home for the game against Benfica. And Manchester City have to go to Madrid, to the Wanda Metropolitano, up against Diego Simeone. With that 1-0 lead. Jota will go, says Matt. Can we all agree? TAA, Sterling, Can we agree? Trent Alexander-Arnold, Sterling, all the other hot takes. Pep's choice of sideline clothing is terrible. Yeah, we can agree on that one. I don't think he has a choice, I think Man City, they have to wear they've got a partnership with D Squared, so I think he has to wear whatever they put out. Really, he probably chooses what out of a wardrobe. So yeah, he probably still does have a choice, but I know they're partnered with D Squared and stuff, so they have to wear the type. They have to wear the specific clothing. So he doesn't have that too much freedom. I always laugh at that top Pep wears. Yeah, the crest is horrible. It's like stretch as well. It's a shocking one. Oh, man. But it is Jota. You are right, Matt. Indeed. Ding, ding, ding. Jota is coming off for Luis Diaz. This will be a good change. So pace in behind now as Mane, Salah and Diaz will be up against the back line of City. Jota scored the goal, scored the equaliser. Once again, the old goals, Jota doing a madness. Fajita's nice Mexican, the best. Was it Peony Weed? It was no. It was Mr. 200 who had the fajitas. But yeah. Luis Diaz coming on. No changes for Pep yet. Who has he got on the bench, in fact? Let's have a look. Who is on that Manchester City bench? I'm sure Grealish is on there. They've got Grealish. They've got Gundogan. Got Mahrez. No, Gundogan. Interesting, actually. I forgot. Grealish, Mahrez, Gundogan of the attackers. But here's Salah now in the box. Mohamed Salah! Deflected corner. He looked to bend it in that far corner. What are they calling for handball? Oh, goal kick given. Oh, referee, what a joke that is. Referee, how are you not giving... How has Anthony Taylor missed that there? That's a corner all day. How has Anthony Taylor missed that deflection? That's a joke, that is. Is it Grealish? Absolutely not. Wait, now I've said that, Grealish to go and score the winner 3-2. No, never Grealish time. This game's too good for Jack Grealish. He's not at the level for this game for me. I'm saying it. I'm doing it on purpose. I'm tempting fate. You know my opinions on Jack Grealish already. I don't know. But we'll see. We'll see. But if Jack Grealish comes on, scores a winner, is it? Not even scores it, if he's involved. Oh, man. Oh, man. But there's Walker. Good ball from Kyle Walker to Jesus. Excellent hold-up play from Gabriel Jesus. Oh, Sterling can't find De Bruyne. Jesus there on Van Dijk. He bullies him. There's been a couple of occasions we've seen that. But here's De Bruyne now to Gabriel Jesus. Jesus, cut it back. Why are you shooting? Why are you shooting from there? He had to cut it back. He had De Bruyne. He had Sterling coming in. Late runs into the box. But he goes for goal from a ridiculous angle. Sterling does excellently well there. How are you not cutting that back? How? So, poor decision. Find that like button, then hit it, people. What are we on? In terms of likes? Anyway, Luis Diaz not got into the game yet, but it's still early for him. Let's have a look now. 19. We need to get to 20 people. Get to 20 likes. Smash that like button if you haven't done so already. All of you watching in the good beat from Phil Foden there. De Bruyne doesn't have many options ahead of him. And Liverpool win it back. And Liverpool looking to counter. Thiago now. Mane. That dummy works out for him. João Cancelo telling to get tight to Salah. Salah trying to run Cancelo, but Cancelo does well. Cancelo, excellent play from... Oh, beautiful feet. Oh, la. The feet from João Cancelo there. Woo, mwah, mwah, mwah. Beautiful from João Cancelo. Oh, that was quality. You love to see that in football, man. João Cancelo, different gravy with the feet there. Slap the... Hey, Matt's coming in with all of these today. He's got jokes, man. Slap that like button like that Smith fella, who's been banned for 10 years, by the way. We need 25. Ed's hitting you with a target of 25 before the end of the stream. Carl Walker now. Into Rodri. Into Silva. Laporte. Dare you to tell a friend about Tereak Talks. Dare you tell a friend. Casey's back, tell a friend. Casey's not in here. Jay-Z's greedy. He was. But here he is. Rich called for him. Riyad Mahrez. And he's coming off for Raheem Sterling. Fewest touches in the game, Raz. But Raheem Sterling coming off for Riyad Mahrez. So Riyad Mahrez will go to the right. Jesus will be up top, I believe. And then Foden will be on that left still. Riyad Mahrez, can he have that match-winning introduction? We'll have to see, people. Big up Sands in at a place right now. Hope you're keeping good, Sands. Hope you're keeping well. Hi, Sands. Says Edmin. We got Trent now. Good play, but it's a throw-in for Liverpool still. João Cancelo, the battle against Mo Salah. He's winning. He's won it so far. They both got assists to their names, but Mo Salah, you know, that's the thing. When it's a defender versus an attacker, the defender could be winning for literally for 99% of the game. But that one moment could be the difference. But Luis Diaz holds up the ball well, plays it into Mane. Liverpool have runners. Mane goes right to Salah up against João Cancelo, but he goes back. He don't want it. He don't want it against João. Good ball from Trent into Robertson, who knocks it down for Diaz. Still holds it up. Liverpool having a bit of possession now. And listen to that. Moss is up after this in terms of NHL and Blue Jays. But Salah now. Back to Matip. Joel Matip. Look at this. Most goals after 76 minutes is Liverpool with 18, Manchester City with 14. They've scored. There's still goals in it, says Sky Sports. They're trying to keep you on. I mean, they don't need to do anything like this because we're still going to be here watching it. Matip out to Salah. Into Henderson. To Trent. Good play down this right channel. Corner for Liverpool. Referee has to see that one now, surely. Surely indeed. Can I just say, put some respect on Pickford's name. Unreal yesterday, 100%. Jordan Pickford was for me, my man of the match. I saw BT Sport give it to Fabian Delph, but they overlooked the saves that Jordan Pickford had to make and how he was comfortable with them as well. Some of them, there was one save in particular where the shot was from deep. I can't remember who it was, from far out. And then if he turns it round or knocks it into play, it's a tap in for 2 on rushing United attackers. But he holds it after a bouncing ball too. Trent with a cross, headed away. Henderson a shot with his left foot. Walker's there. Walker nicks it around, plays it down the line to Riyad Mahrez. But well defended by Henderson there to hold him up. 2-2 now. Winner. Man City already scored a winner, which was disallowed. But here comes Naby Keita on for Jordan Henderson now. Naby Keita's replacing Jordan Henderson. That save against Pogba towards the end. Hold on to it. Exactly that indeed. 4 match-saving saves. Exactly. It does need a shout-out. Respect Jordan Pickford. You said he's been your player of the season. And you know what? He's made player of the season contributions as well. The save from Ronaldo after it did. Yeah, true. Big one. Forgot about that one too. Cash out before someone scores. What odds are you getting, Moss says Ed? We have to see. Naby Keita on for Hendo. 78th minute. We're about to come in now. Sure, that looked like a foul throw by Walker to me, but referee says no. Here is Walker. Mahrez. Back to Walker as we're in the Liverpool half, but they go back in their own half, City, to spread the play out to the left. Laporte, not a good ball into Cancelo, but he keeps it in. And City throwing. Jack Grealish doing his part in the bibs on the bench. Will he start? Actually, he might start against Atletico. Mahrez into Rodri. I think Gundogan might be. Oh, Kyle Walker loses it. Luis Diaz. He's got runners, but City get players back quickly. Look at how quickly both sets of teams get players back. And City win the ball again. And Fabinho fouls Foden. Ball over the top. But they'll go out for a throw-in. Matip will see it out. No, he doesn't. He keeps it in. Go on, give us a joke. Indeed. Go on, Stanislav. We want to hear it. Give us a joke. If Everton stay up, it's because of Pickford. No one else outfield you can give it to. Anthony Gordon? But now, yeah, Pickford's been phenomenal. Anthony Gordon's had some key parts to play, though, in recent weeks. But yeah, give us that joke, Stanislav. But here comes City now, slowing it down, just keeping the ball. We got that just under 10 minutes to go. Just over 10 minutes, in the 79th minute, 40th second. Cancelo. Any more substitutions from Pep? I think this game's calling for Ilkay Gundogan. Pep's rallying João Cancelo. De Bruyne to Rodri. Switches out to Mahrez. What a touch that is by Riyad Mahrez. Up against Robertson. 26 against 26. Mahrez fakes the shoot. Goes to outside to De Bruyne, but deflected. And Matip does enough. Matip and Fabinho. But here come Liverpool now on the counter-attack. Thiago. Who was it that said, actually, in the chat that it's a must not lose for Liverpool? No, a must win. I actually think a draw is still okay because it's a must not lose rather than a must win for Liverpool in this game. If they lose it, I think they're out of the title race. But if they draw, still in it, and City, I know they have a favourable run, but they can't lose this game. They really can't. T, remember me saying about Gordon's final ball? I don't want to take anything away from him, but in the lead up, he did. He overpassed the ball to Richarlison, yeah, and then shot, it would have been saved. True, very true, very true. Good point. Only from Maguire's deflection. He needs to work on his final ball. Indeed, you are right. I do agree with you on that. What's this? I need to translate that. But here it is now. City, Liverpool coming up. Oh, City win it back. Silva's fouled by Fabinho. And Foden pointing out to the ref it's 2 fouls he's made. Foul. But Stanislav saying there, neither glory nor freedom of Ukraine has died yet. Fate will smile on us. Young brothers, our fortune tellers will perish like dew in the sun. We will reign, brothers in our side. Big up, Stanislav. Gordon got me crazy FPL points yesterday. It's a bad foul on Bernardo Silva, in fact, by Fabinho. Silva is down. Still hurt. The yellow card has been shown. It's been checked, says Anthony Taylor, so not looking at a red card there. Lampard benched him 2 games ago when I captained him. Yeah, he did. Good man for having him, Ed. He didn't play the last couple of games, exactly. But Jesus is off now. And Jack Grealish has come on. Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish is on. Silva's back up on his feet, asking the question to the referee. It's a free kick. Central. Just a bit right of centre. De Bruyne and Mahrez standing over it. Grealish is on. Exactly. Indeed. De Bruyne standing over it. Come on, people. Is this going to be the telling contribution into the game? De Bruyne to Rodri at the back post. Mane does enough. Goal kick given. He does enough defensively. That's a red card for Fabinho. I need to see a replay of it. I do indeed. That deep run from Rodri has already caused problems from set pieces. I need to see a replay of it. I was searching something out, but let's have. But Mane coming off now. Bobby Firmino. Liverpool have made all 3 changes, all 3 subs. Diaz, Firmino, and Salah. We haven't seen that front 3 a lot this season because of Firmino's injury and Diaz only coming in January. Where's these people? I knew he's going to bring up the Allen. That's exactly what Allen did. I'm sick of this. But that one was never a red card. The Allen one. That's the reason, unfortunately, Matt. I know we call for consistency. I've seen plenty. I could talk about it for Arsenal as well. The referees are just poor. Oh. Thiago. De Bruyne. The free kick's gone to Liverpool here. What is Anthony Taylor doing here? Boring. No. Definitely not a boring game. That is... Hang on. Actually, Anthony Taylor has had a mare. He's had a mare there. How is that a foul to Liverpool? Anthony Taylor, you are ridiculous. You are ridiculous. You can if you put it in the chat, man. How he gave the free kick to Liverpool. That's what he did. That's what Bobby Anthony Taylor. I saw Liverpool fans here. I've seen them say, "Oh, look out, Anthony Taylor, 2 Manchester-based refs." But Liverpool have got away with this. Fabinho questionable for being a red card, but then Thiago, which I knew at the time would be, he never got a yellow card for that first challenge. Very fortunate. Then he got a yellow card for when he did. I said, maybe he should be getting a red card there for a second yellow. But then, again, this season, in this game against Manchester City, they've got away with it again. Seriously. Big up Brentford, by the way, doing bits the last few weeks. Christian Eriksen and Ivan Toney linking up. That's why. That's what it is. Indeed. Is he saying Thiago was... Yeah, no, maybe. I don't know. But if he's saying... Yeah, maybe. If that's what it was, maybe. But I thought if he called a foul on Kevin De Bruyne, I'm thinking, nah, that's mad. Maybe. Good point. But joke of a decision. Yeah. But Ed's brought up a good point there. Ed has brought up a good point. I'm not sure. I need to watch that back. But yeah, initially, I'm thinking it is a joke of a decision. Mahrez. Oh, he had runners there. He elects to go back. We're in the 86th minute, 40th second. The game is going to end soon. I'm not looking forward to it, but is there a winner before the end of this game? Cancelo whipped in, cleared away by Joel Matip. This game has been phenomenal. It's been ridiculous. Oh, brush. Of course, I would. I've been saying this for weeks now. I don't understand why Arsenal fans are out there saying no, they wouldn't. I would take Ivan Toney for sure. There's Grealish now in the box. Brush, thank you for bringing that up, actually. I would definitely take... Yeah, definitely. But there's too many snobs. There is too many snobs. Ivan Toney's got the technical ability to be a striker for Arsenal. But there's Rodri in the box. Cut back. The long leg of Matip just about cuts it out. But Firmino clears it away. Probably Ed, fair play. Exactly. Next goal wins the league. It's true. João Cancelo whips it in, but it goes past the post. And changed. Yeah, they have held their own and changed how they play and adapted. Indeed. Like me, some Jamaican Tony and Antonio gone quiet. Yes! Brush! His link-up play has been phenomenal. This is why me and you know what? Just, Brush, I agree. His link-up play is ridiculously good. It's underrated. And when I saw Ivan Toney in the Championship, I didn't see his link-up play be this good. But he's taken his game to a new level. Scores the goals, got the link-up play. I'd definitely take him at Arsenal for indeed. But I know there's Arsenal fans in the chat that wouldn't take him, but I'm very passionate against it, as you can probably tell. I would definitely look. De Bruyne, fouled by Van Dijk there. Good foul by Verge. Tony Goodman. Can I say that Matip has been better than VVD this season? You can indeed. Matip has been phenomenal. VVD's been good, but yeah, Matip's been a joke how good he is. I think he's one of the. I think I'm going to say it now. I'm going to say it. It's between him and Laporte for the second best centre back in the league for me. Matip and I think VVD's the number one. But yeah, Matip and Laporte. I think Diaz is fourth. Really, I seriously do. I like Ruben Diaz. Just because I say Ruben Diaz is fourth doesn't mean that I don't rate him. Remember that, people. I just rate Laporte and Thingy higher and Matip higher. No, I don't want that. No. I'm all right. Matip has been outstanding. Morris! Oh my word! Just past the post. Oh, what a chance there! Free kick. It was. I don't think so. I think Laporte's better. Oof! Oh, hit the outside of the post from Morris. Oof! Big one there. This time last year, Liverpool had Phillips. Yeah, Reece Williams. Yeah, it's true. If we signed two strikers, I'd have Tony as one of them. Yeah. Oh, we need two strikers anyway. I'd take, and Tony's definitely be one of them. I'd definitely take Tony, man. Quality. Yeah, that Kabak, Reece Williams, all of them, all the lot. If City win this, yeah, I agree with you, Matt. If City win it, the title's done. If Liverpool win it, I don't think it's done, but it's a massive boost for them. But we got 3.5 minutes to see Liverpool asking for a red card. Referee says no. The referee's not even going to give a yellow card for De Bruyne. Let's have a look at this. I mean, how is that not a yellow card, at least? How is it not a yellow? I'm telling you, the referee's a joke. Which PL team has made their best performance this season? Jacob, big up Jacob. Hope you keep him well, my little man. Best performance. Great question. I'm trying to think off the top of the head. Oh, it's a good question, man. Oh, it's so hard. I'm trying to think. I'll have to look through the results. But off the top of the dome, that's the toughest question I've had today. TAA, headed away. Guys in the chat, what's been the best team performance this season? What has been the best team performance? Brentford against Chelsea. Good shout. Palace versus Arsenal. Good shout. Palace was a top performance against Arsenal. That's a good shout too. Good tackle. But Brentford against Chelsea. Yeah, Brentford against the champions of Europe. Definitely. I think that takes that takes the crown. We got to remember that. Brentford against the champions of Europe. And the champions of the world, actually. Brentford have to be up there pound for pound. Yeah, Christoph, Velvet VVD, Brentford. I wouldn't take Tony. Hearing him disrespect Brentford, I can tell. Yeah, true. Okay, off the pitch issues, I can hear what you're saying there. I respect that. But on the pitch, I'll definitely take him. But I'm not really too bothered about those things, like off the pitch. But Liverpool, are they really going for it now for the winner? We've got quite a few players up here. We've got 1 minute left, just over 1 minute. I feel that this game's going to end in a 2-2 draw, which is how it ended earlier on at Anfield. It hurt. It did hurt. Ericsson shining too. You love to see it 100%. But there's Foden into De Bruyne now. De Bruyne. Oh, what ball from De Bruyne into Mahrez! Riyad Mahrez! Oh! Riyad Mahrez for the league title. They're still in front, but that could be the difference at the end of the season. And the City crowd know it. And what a ball that was by De Bruyne, by the way. What a pass. He goes for the dink. He gets too much on it. The whole of the Etihad was stood up. That took a deflection though, didn't it? And that's it. That is the game. That is the game. The reverse fixture of this game was probably the best. Rodri, yeah, true. 100%. This game was ridiculous. What a game this has been. Before the game is over, hit the like button. Tereak has been smashing it in the last few months. If not for him, do it for Edmin. Yeah, exactly that. And that, wow, that is that. What a game this has been, ladies and gents. Make sure you smash that like button if you haven't done so already. It has been phenomenal. There will be plenty of talk after this. And don't worry, people, we'll be talking about it too. So make sure you do subscribe, check out, make sure you hit that notification button. And KDB, my goodness, he's so good. What a ball. Tell you what, De Bruyne, lad, is decent. Amazing stream. I've really enjoyed it. I'll catch you later, people. Love to you always. And always, not always, always. And peace. Look at that. 3 EAF streams upcoming. Big up, man. Big up to everyone.